He doesn't have a microphone to defend himself after this.
He can come and defend it.
We know why Prodigy wants to face Kuumba now. It's gonna be like a boxing match between the two of you, isn't it? Alright, both runners going Flashman first.
I'll probably be a boxing dummy, but whatever. Flash first, one of the safest stages again. Well, we're gonna see some typical gameplay. You usually don't want to get hit here because of the sliding mechanics of the stage, and you want to go as fast as possible, testing this particular wall that xapollo tested. And preferably, if you have good RNG, to pick up a free E-tank on this stage.
Yeah, it all depends on just what spawns down there, especially if the Fanish Inquisition makes a surprise visit.
The Fanish Inquisition. I love that terminology you guys use.
Or we can always count on Creed's favorite crabs, so yeah. There's so many things here that can go wrong. Okay, bats. This is good.
Yeah, and they're not even Buster immune, so it's gonna be a pretty easy deal here. Just grab the E-tank and run.
Yeah, so at least both our runners get an E-tank off the bat.
Yeah, and you know, unfortunately the walls are not Buster weak, so they had to turn back after getting the E-tank, but they also carry with them the knowledge that the walls are not Buster weak, so that's one less thing they'll try later.
So, just to clarify, this is an elimination tournament. And the winner of this... Oh, I almost thought Quick got stuck there.
Oh, athletic jumps. And Kuumba has a really good strat for this. I love this. When you go up the blocks and you shoot, sliding backwards.
So, Quick has an extremely slow boomerang. The winner of this bout will face our commentator here, Prodigy, in the next round. And the loser, unfortunately, will be eliminated from the tournament.
Oh my dear lord. The winner is gonna face a commentator. Let's go!
well, I'm sure for people who have been watching this, they know that you're not just a commentator. They know that you're a runner also. Same with Kami Senin.
Gives him great power. Well, I'm not anymore. I'm out of the tournament.
Kami, but you were the one who got me into the tournament, so...
Well,
I saw somebody playing Buster only, and I was like, oh, that's how I play my Mega Mans.
It's rare. I don't meet many people that do. But,
well, I've only ever played vanilla. I only found out about the randomizer very recently, so... And for those of us who popped in, who don't know much about the randomizer, why don't you guys give some details about it?
Oh, I'm gonna give some details. I want to see Apollo's zip here, and I'll give some details. It's safe to say the only thing that's not randomized are some level layouts and Mega Man's general movement mechanics.
And Kuumba taking the depth in Quick.
Everything else is randomized. Item 2 is not, Item 3 is not, basic movement is not, level layout are not randomized as well. Everything else. As you can hear, Nitro Man from Mega Man 10, the music, the colors, the items, the weaknesses, the bosses, well, even these quick beams that you see, everything is randomized. So, everything.
The quick beams are randomized because I figured if the speed was any faster than they were, that it would be near impossible to actually get through them.
Their colors and their speeds are randomized.
Oh. Really, the speeds are randomized. I mean, I knew the colors were. I just
to a point that you can do them, of course. They can be really slow or as fast as possible, but doable.
So, Apollo is on his second boss fight. Kuumba just entered his second boss fight. Is it his second? Yes.
Yes, they both finished
I
their
saw
second.
Flashman and looked at saw Flashman crossed off and I got confused for a second.
They both had pretty easy bosses there. Flash was a little dumb there, just jumping with every shot, and they got, on the right side there on Apollo's screen, they had what I call Driftwood, which is just fighting wood underwater, but he's just not difficult. He took decent damage from the Buster, and spent a lot of time being vulnerable too.
Kuumba just casually deciding who he wants to play. And Apollo jumping immediately to Quickman.
Well, Apollo actually now does the third stage of the easiest stages, like Bubble, Flash, and now Quick. Meanwhile, Kuumba decides to go Metal for these E-tanks. And he has item 1 as well, so...
We get to listen to some Heatman music.
Oh, well, birds and rabbits. Come on, this is...
This is gonna...
This is gonna be a really quick
mess with
setup.
his... Yeah. Nah, he gave up. No, he did not.
No, at this
he just wanted
point...
to kill that rabbit, that's all.
At this point, you kind of have to give up. You kind of have to give up because the zip is not gonna save that time. But oh well, he continues to try. No, please, no.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go for it.
You know that every menu, it hurts even more after every menu.
Well, you know, every Oh, there he goes, he got it.
GG?
Yeah, maybe he just really wants to show.
Metal Man looks more like Silver Man with this level layout.
He used to be nondescript metal, now we know.
He upgraded to titanium level.
And Apollo actually doing those pause buffers that we talked on this stage again.
Kuumba doing one to save his own skin there. He did a short jump to not get hit by the Metroid guy there, but it wouldn't have been enough to clear the gap after the conveyor there, so he did a quick little pause buffer and made it across nice and neat there. Looks like he's getting ready to use item 1 to cross this gap with these dangerous Metroids, and no sweat, he's done it.
When you do those jumps that are blind and you know a Metroid spawns, your heart always skips a beat. I don't know, mine always skips a beat because you know you can bonk that and it's over. It's over instantly. But Kuumba does it well and he continues with a bubble on a conveyor belt.
Apollo making quick work of Flash.
Bubble might be my favorite boss to encounter on the conveyor belt, because once you get him to one side, you can just run right along to the other side before he even hits the floor, and have so much distance between you and him, even if he's a little huggy.
Flawless victory.
That's very true. And xapollo now with item 1 and item 3 also goes metal. Let's see how he fares with that zip. Meanwhile, Kuumba, now knowing that he tested the item 1 on metal, he will go wood and probably attempt that good wood zip. He has item 1 and item 2. And
here
this
we see
is...
Apollo trying the metal zip.
This is
And no
Giovanni.
birds for him. I wonder why.
He hasn't gone over quite far enough to cause the bird to spawn.
There we go. He got knocked off by that rascally rabbit.
He was in there, but he couldn't quite trigger it. He may be going for an A trigger, but I believe it's a B trigger zip.
You can do it both ways.
Can you now? Okay.
Yes. You can, but you know, A triggers are myth.
Right.
So
He
you
got
use,
knocked out again.
so you use B trigger for safety. And dock scrolls. This is something unique. This is something very unique.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
not
seen
something
this
I've
wood
seen.
zip.
Yeah, that's new to me. I
Wow,
like
this
that.
is a very old strat. However, it's very risky, and I don't think anyone will have the luxury doing it in the rando.
So
Good
you've
job.
seen it here first, guys.
In rando, yeah. Yeah, wow. I've never seen that at all. That must be a pretty old strat.
Well, this is these were not one. Let's say one screen docks. If you say you turn around instantly and you go to the next stage, these were pretty good dock scrolls. They save time.
Yeah, definitely.
And he
Time at all, because even though you can run straight through the dogs pretty much, you do end up stopping on them, waiting for them to explode. So you're at least saving that much time, if nothing else.
Yeah, it's mainly the explosion time. You don't want those dogs on screen.
Kuumba facing Crash in our wood stage, and it
Oh.
looks like it looks slow, but he's at least shooting, so that's a plus.
No, he's very dangerous, trust me. You don't want to face this Clash. He's shooting non-stop.
Yeah, he is shooting double shots.
Now, when he does that, I don't know if you noticed, but I believe Kuumba's getting additional iframes as well. They're lasting a little bit longer. You can actually get even longer ones if Crash fires a little quicker than that, but it's pretty much dependent on lag.
Oh yeah. Clash can definitely go 4 bombs per screen. I've seen that much. And due to the lag, it extends your iframes. So,
Right.
yeah.
I feel like if he was firing any faster, it would have actually become a safer fight, ironically. But he was firing at just the perfect speed that it's actually kind of difficult to deal with, and you're not really going to avoid most of that damage.
So Apollo having all the items now, attempting wood. And we get to finally see Heatman's level layout. Well, we know his level layout. We get to see who the boss is. And no Fanish Inquisition, and no enemies, it seems.
Wow. Duckfist forgot this one. Duckfist, please.
We haven't seen any Fanish Inquisition tonight. I'm kind of surprised. Where
Yeah,
are they
no.
hiding? They are waiting until we forget about them.
It's the Wily stage that they're gonna make their
Yeah.
appearance in.
That's what I was gonna say. They're gonna show up somewhere in the Wily stages, or they're gonna just pop up in the alien fight just because.
Kuumba making a nice heat zip here.
Yeah, and it looked like he jumped a little early, but he actually prevented the damage with a quick, smart pause buffer there.
Yeah, he rebound.
And we're actually now gonna see the difference between having duck scrolls and not having duck scrolls. Because I'm pretty sure xapollo and nobody in this tournament is gonna try it.
No, I haven't.
But
seen anybody
knowing
at
the
all attempt
medals of one shot for the dogs will definitely make this a little quicker, I think, than normal.
Okay, air, please. Air, please. Air, please.
Oh, very defensive air. And he gave his back, so he changed his mind.
And this item, metal item, actually proves very useful. xapollo decides to stay with it.
No wood zip here, huh?
No. Oh my. This music. This brings back so much memories.
Oh, this is isn't it?
This is X2?
Is it X2 intro then?
So now we'll have Kuumba going through nighttime bubble as Apollo goes to the boss in wood, and he's got a Crash Man waiting for him at the other end of this gate.
And a quick setup because he knows the item one. This is too good. This is going really good from Kuumba right now. Meanwhile, this Clash is just annoying. That's the word. It's
Yeah, I
just-
was seeing how slow he moved that I thought that he was gonna be a bit, not so much a headache, but yeah. Oh, and Apollo better go and use... Oh no, he...
Pulled it off.
Look at that, by the skin of his teeth, but he pulled that off nicely.
Yeah, he pulled the clutch.
For once, I'm gonna say extended iframes. Thank you, thank you.
Alright, now Kuumba's gonna take on our driftwood here. And just...
Oh,
it doesn't
this
do much
is
damage.
insane. This is insane because I've saw only Lelvi Creed and Kuumba does this. This is the fastest kill possible in Woodman. Fastest because Clash Bomb clashes in the shield and does damage even before he jumps or does anything. So having to start it with Crash instead of Buster is really fast and risky. So good job from Kuumba.
Well, we found out in Apollo's stage that our shrimp are going to be immune to Buster. Would have been a much bigger difference when you guys were doing a Buster only run than it is here.
Oh, Buster only is just. And
here we have some fans.
Here are the fans. Sadly, they're gonna get skipped, I think. Yep.
Any of them that matter, anyway. That's for sure. Yeah, that's probably what was on those 3 screens that Kuumba's skipping here.
Yeah. The elevator screens are gonna be full of these.
He went ahead and switched to heat there so he could start charging it, and as soon as he releases, it skips the time before he gets to spawn at the next checkpoint here.
And that's some really good item 1 setups as well. Meanwhile, actually, xapollo is doing air.
I think Apollo is doing a great run so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better in this race, and he seems to be having no trouble at all, really, just bustering these things down and steadily progressing through the stage here.
No showings from the Spanish Inquisition, though.
No. Other than that one in the beginning of Crash stage, we got nothing so far, but we've seen them in the seed. We know they're in here.
So
they might make a reappearance later.
Oh, and shrimp for Crash. That's gonna be a pain.
And a very spammy Metal Man on xapollo's screen. Very spammy. He can spam 4 Metal Blades at a time. Very good. However, it's Metal Man, so it goes down fairly quick.
Yeah, he's still pretty free. That's one of the Metal Mans that you gotta worry about if you find him in the bubble boss fight, though.
Oh.
Because he makes plenty of lag to mess everything up for you and send you through the floor.
We'll see how Heat Man does.
Okay, immune to both. Sadly, Clash activates him. Let's go. Ooh.
And weak to air.
It's air? Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was heat. Oh well, air works. I didn't saw that menu. Was that fast?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't even really get to see the weapon come out, but I'm pretty positive it was air.
xapollo had a real easy time with the beginning of Heat there. That's the most beautiful Heat stage ever, when you find it empty in that whole section. It just doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, that's the first I've actually seen that in these runs.
Oh, and another, I'm gonna say, beautiful song. This is just beautiful.
So, where does this song come from? Do you remember?
I know it's from No Constancy, the ROM hack, but the bad thing about me, compared to Creedus, I don't know the song names. I just know from the ROM hacks they're from, and the games that they're from, but not their names.
Well, you're doing better than me. My best is usually just knowing the tune. I know what instruments are playing when. I don't know what it is, or what it's from.
Oh, Creed said it's from Super Robot Wars, so he's probably right. I've seen that song. We're gonna take the expert's opinion here. But
only one who could supplant Creed's opinion is Duckfist himself.
Yeah, most probably. There is a sheet of this music that you can find, but well, I rather remember them as the stages that we're in.
How about Kuumba dodging them crabs behind the cloud on the item 2 there? That was pretty good.
Wow. Was lucky, to be honest.
It looked like he timed it, because as he was coming out of the cloud, I saw him falling back down. He definitely timed the jump to avoid it, but I'm still just equally impressed that he pulled it off.
Oof.
Metal immune to metal, but...
Okay, he's gonna fish it.
And quick.
Wow.
That was super fast. So as we have Apollo going into his last Robot Master stage, we're going to watch Kuumba start off into Wily's stage. And I haven't seen Apollo really make any mistakes whatsoever. He's doing a really good run here.
Yeah, though he plays a little bit slower than Kuumba, he's doing a really solid work on the randomizer.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, even though Kuumba takes a lot more chances, they paid off for him in this run.
Well, it's about that time. We have to play our little game. That is guess the color and the weakness of the dragon, so get your besties. I'm gonna go last again.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go with a yellow dragon, weak 2 bubble.
I am going to go for... a purple and orange dragon. And I'm gonna say he's gonna be weak to air.
Oh, I'm gonna go for... I'm missing a color palette. Red. Yeah, I'm missing red, and I'm gonna go for metal.
Red and metal.
Yeah.
That was a neat little zip there Kuumba did. I'm not even quite sure how he executed that one, but he just kind of jumped over to the ladder pretty quick there. That was nice.
It's almost frame perfect. It's a really nice zips to have, but it's not something, I don't know, that works every time.
I would have to say, next to the race, Kami, that you had with Mega Kyle, the Kuumba's race with Squidman, especially that first match, was amazing to actually watch. It's really what had me on the edge of my seat. And we got a green, pink, and blue dragon.
He's almost vanilla.
Okay.
He is kind of vanilla looking. It's just his belly that's a little off.
Well, not metal, not booster, not quick.
Come on, bubble.
No.
No bubble. No wood. Nice fish and everything this time. It's air. At least I got the weakness.
Ooh, and it was
nice.
Good air too.
Yeah, just
fire it fairly quickly right into him. Yeah.
Straight horizontal air is probably one of the best.
Squidman's in the chat here saying, I was even on the edge of my seat when I watched it back, and I was there! Yeah. Yeah, both of those matches you mentioned. Watching both
all
of them,
three!
Wow.
All three of them were extremely good. For those of you who are interested in seeing a very great matchup, I would highly suggest Squidman versus Kuumba and Mega Kyle versus Kami Senin. Those two races definitely have you on the edge of your seat. All three runs.
I'm gonna suggest another one, which is probably, I think, the best technical run on the whole tournament, which is LV Creed versus Metalo. This one was just, I don't know, both of the players were really prepared for that one, so yeah, that one as well was really good.
I think as we get further and further into this tournament, we're going to see some really great matchups coming to a head. And hopefully world records by the end of it.
I don't know if there's a leaderboard that keeps track for this game or not.
No.
There
isn't.
Alright. Well, Kuumba was just testing out the weakness
one.
against the walls there, and he found that quick works.
So technically, I guess whatever the highest time is here that's recorded, or that any runners have recorded, would be technically the world record, wouldn't it?
It depends what you wanna say. If it's a best race time or best PB time. Mainly, world records go for PB, and PBs in this game are actually such a meme that I don't wanna talk about it. But as far as all we know, Metalo has the best time in this game.
Hear that, Metalo? Well, he already knows it then. And Bubble is our weakness for Pico Pico.
Well, Well, if there is a world record for this, and Metalo holds it, Metalo also happens to hold a world record for Mega Man 2 normal Buster only.
Does he?
Yes, and he very recently improved said record as well.
And
I
Kuumba
believe he has it under 32 minutes now.
is actually trying everything. I believe he found all 3 weaknesses on this Pico, right?
Yeah, it was wood, crash, and air, but he's out of air. Air was the one hitter.
I know it wasn't wood, it was bubble. And you can see now bubble being utilized.
Oh, okay.
Because it doesn't ask for much ammo.
He had to use 2 E-tanks on this Pico fight.
Well, the weaknesses are really awkward and really bad. And yeah, it gets harder. In this fight you get out of position very easily. But GG from Kuumba.
And we're watching Apollo take down the dragon, and he finds Crash.
Well, that's good.
Crash worked, yeah. Crash worked well. I don't remember what Kuumba used. Air.
Yeah, he used air.
And he's in some Fanta right now. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna?
This is one of the most strangest rooms, actually. You get 3-4 chickens and that's it. Just kind of see the chickens and then you're off.
Change key makers in the hallway.
Yeah, chain keys. Meanwhile, xapollo does his item too. Oh, and he chooses the other way around.
Doesn't want that E-tank. Does he have 4 already?
Oh, he and four lives too. Yeah, that's the fastest way.
We're finding bubble to work on the guts tank as well, which means a whole lot of bubble usage. So Kuumba's gonna need to find some places to refill that on his way through the rest here.
Yeah, with any... Oh, we have a reverse leaf shield here too.
Yo, I don't want to curse or anything, but you can always risk it, you know.
Well, you can always...
You can always assume that Wily will not be weak to that bubble.
It's not a curse, really, in that respect, because that's player's choice.
Yeah, but you know what can happen, and I know what can happen. Yep. I don't risk it. Oh, and he refills. Okay, fair enough.
Well, there's a 1-stage difference right now, but if mistakes are made on Kuumba's end, that could definitely spell a good catch-up for Apollo.
Well, we definitely saw him do another one of those super precise zips like he did earlier on Wily 1 there. Still not sure how he's doing that, but that is really neat. I love that zip already.
Apollo found the weakness to Pico very quickly. Oh, but had to use 2 air shots there.
Yep, he fired an extra, so
he's gonna have to fish.
Yep.
That last one. Oh, and he just... Oh, he went to wood. I thought he went to bubble. There you go. And he found bubble.
Kuumba's doing really good work with those screens. And actually the third Wily screen, the third spike screen shouldn't be that hard comparing with what I see now. Let's see. Yep, that's free. Let's go.
They are lucky. No fans, no nothing. Where are the fans? The Spanish Inquisition took a day off.
They did.
Why? Why are you so bad, guys? Why do you want these owners to suffer so much? Why?
Because, Prodigy, you and I have suffered plenty in here.
Ooh, best weakness.
Do we want to be the only ones?
Well, I can take it for the team, you know.
Oh, he found a boo weakness super quick and is just clearing out some gates here.
This is gonna be a really fast boo bean.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is optimal to find Metal Blade to be the weakness.
Wow.
Nice easy walk in the park there.
GG.
While xapollo's dealing with these chickens here on Wily 3. Those are always fun.
You see, another thing that we might have to say for the viewers is best weaknesses for boo bean fight are generally those that can go vertically. That's Metal Blade, Leaf Shield, and in some cases air. But air is kind of wonky. But yeah, he found metal, and as he knows the weakness for the walls, it's a go time for that boss.
There's Airman giving him his back again.
Yeah, it looked like he was pretty weak to Buster there too, taking at least 4 damage per shot.
Okay,
yeah, these
again,
bosses are going down quick.
and he's skipping the HP refills. That means he's gonna use an E-Tank at some point.
As
Yep.
Apollo finds the weakness to Guts Tank and moves on over to Wily 4.
The worst Wily of them all.
The bane of
Oh,
casual
I would
players.
say that these guys were lucky with this seed. This was a very safe and generous seed for them.
Yeah,
Now this-
yeah, it's been pretty forgiving.
So in this, actually using the Crash Bomb and waiting for him to put his shield up would probably be the most beneficial, huh?
Yeah, if it's the true weakness that deals a lot of damage, you know. When you start the fight, it does, let's say 4 or 2 damage when it explodes. And when he removes the shield, you kill him in 2 shots. And that's the fastest kill in wood.
Yeah, in this case it wasn't as fast as it could be, but in some other cases it goes by before you even, almost before you even know who he's fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is Metalo's time?
31 something. High 31. High 31. Oh, well, this is gonna be 33, 30, no. Well, maybe 34 for Kuumba. Yep. Definitely a high 34.
Let me guess, Buster? Kuumba's checking
Yep.
Buster. Yep.
And it is.
Because you know it's only 50%.
Yeah, it's 50.
Yeah.
It's 50.
I know everybody claims it's 50. I just if we took all the runs that we've done so far and combine them, I guarantee you that percentage is going to say higher than 50.
Well, it's a myth, actually. I don't really know. If I don't know anything about something with facts, I cannot say. But everybody says 50, and I cannot disagree because I don't know.
Oh no, Duckfist did say that it was set to 50.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
50 for the Wily machine
yeah,
specifically. For
If
the other
Duckfist says
ones, for the other ones, it's about 25%. But for machine, it's 50.
Well,
And Kuumba don't even want to make this walk. He's just skipping it straight to the end.
Oh no, ain't nobody got time for that walk. Let's just
Yeah.
get
And nobody
in
got
here
time for that.
and punish this alien,
Well-
which we forgot to play our game of guessing what color it is, but I'm gonna guess, you know, kind of a yellow head and a green body here.
ooh,
Oh, we didn't have time to guess this time. We
You
were too
got it.
busy talking about other things, like percentages.
they're important, you know. Wow, and nothing's working.
Literally
Yes,
nothing.
for those of you who noticed, minus Mega Man's,
Oh, we got
changing.
Crash and he
Oh.
died. Ooh.
Ooh.
He's gonna have to take the refill.
Okay. Alien is not your friend, guys. It deals 20 damage. It's
We
just
got
tough.
the
Alien
Apollo
hugs
doing the
are
pause
just
buffer to
horrendous.
prevent damage.
Oh, and I found Metalow's PB here. At least I think it's his PB. It's actually a 3138.
Yep. And an overzip. Well, this is kind of funky.
Oh no!
He's gonna have to kill himself.
Yeah, no choice there.
Well, at least he's gonna be totally full on crash. Nope, he's gonna just do the run.
Yeah, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna make sure he gets it.
Well, I know Kuumba, and I know this. We call this the walk of shame when I run any percent. And nobody does the walk of shame.
He wants to skip
Yeah.
the whole walk.
Yeah, I just skip the walk.
No.
GG's.
And
GG's.
gets it
GG to
done.
Kuumba.
GG's Kuumba.
GG to Apollo too. He did a really good run this time, and he just was facing the whiz kid. I mean, what are we supposed to So it's almost sad.
Yeah, you're almost making it unfair, but it's not. So everybody puts his best skill here. So Kuumba was faster this time, GG, with 36.08 official SRL time. And we're still
Yeah, I guess
gonna
there
wait
wasn't
for.
enough runs to actually see. This is the first time a Mega Man Rando tournament's been done, hasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. The randomizer has well, it's gone through many revisions, but the one that we're playing here was made for this tournament. Actually, not like just made because of it, but it was made with it specifically in mind.
Yeah, actually, Duckfist gave us an update just for this tournament. And that's why when you start the kind of the randomizer, you see tournament edition. Well, this is a nice sprite. I like it.
It looks like a pretty messed up sprite.
Yeah.
Aww. We can't switch over to Apollo, can we?
No, it's his audio comes up as unknown.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to give Apollo a lot of props. Bad wording. A lot of props for his run this time. I think that he was vastly improved over his last run. He's making super quick work of these 8 robot masters.
I actually think this is a PB time, not PB race, but a real PB time for him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's definitely
PB
showing.
pace.
We should see if we can maybe get Kuumba in the room.
He's
I know
probably
he's
not going to join, but we could see. He usually doesn't want to use his mic.
Give him some congrats.
And xapollo kind of decides to refill it and tries weapon. No, another refill. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. You want to have everything on the alien.
Alright, xapollo's defeated the Wily machine. Getting ready to go face the alien here. I didn't actually notice how much crash he has, but hopefully he's got plenty for getting through it.
Yeah, I didn't actually see what he might be low on, but it ended up being Crash Week, right? The Wily?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Kuumba is going to play Mega Man 3 hack for you. Hopefully we can get Apollo in when he's done.
Well, He's trying at least. Well,
I would say at this point. Well, you said that at this point it would have been his PB.
yeah, it's still
If
his
I
PB.
was him, oh okay. If I was him, I would just beat it so that I had a good
No,
personal best.
that's why we runners are very special. At least some of us. If you want a good PB, you do everything. You do not skip anything. So it's either a good PB or nothing.
That is true. I can see your point on that.
Alright, looks like he's starting from the top of the list down, so it might be quite a few different
It might be a
weapon
little
usages
wait.
until we get to the answer here.
No, he has plenty of E-tanks.
There we go. He's found it. He's getting it.
There he goes. He might as well use that E-tank now. Oh
Oh,
no!
GG.
What a great ending.
4203 official SRL time. But I think he might have been late with. Well,
Yeah, he was a little late. He had some trouble getting in the .done command. Took him 3 tries.
no, I read it wrong. It's actually 4126. So this is a PB. This is.
Yeah, it is still a PB of 37 seconds.
Well, congrats to Apollo for his new PB. And GG. All around GG's.
Well, what's your overall take these two matches? I really want to know. As a
I think
person
Apollo.
Yeah.
Apollo showed us that he could definitely do better, and I'm definitely interested to see how that'll pan out in future runs for him.
Surely. But what do you think overall? Were these seeds kind of good or punishing?
Oh, these seeds were not punishing. From punishing seeds that I've seen, these seeds were very, very generous to both runners, and I think that I think a lot of the extra risks that may have been seen on Kuumba and Apollo's screen, I think a lot of that had to deal with the easier seeds that they had.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think that if they had a lot more, with the exception of that one metal zip, a lot of them were very easy to do. There wasn't really a lot of interference from enemies.
Oh, they are not easy to do. They're not easy. They're clean, but not easy.
Yeah. I mean the lack of interference from outside randomized sources.
Especially that, I'm gonna say that quick dock scrolls and a couple of mini zips that I like that makes Kuumba run so extra spicy. That kind of makes me smile. People that neglect the fact that they're playing the rando.
I'm more enticed to see what you think about your upcoming run with Kuumba. Are you going to practice for this? Do you think that he's going to give you a really good challenge?
No, Kuumba is gonna lose royally. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna practice and it's gonna be a really good race. Kuumba is a very nice player, so I'm expecting everything. Everything.
And vice versa. You think Kuumba's gonna see that he's facing you and
Oh, if Kuumba
maybe...
doesn't practice, I'm gonna give him a bad time. Yeah, I'm sure.
Should we see if we can get Apollo in here?
Yeah, probably. If we can get Apollo here for at least one interview, it should be good. Kami, are you up for the job, or should I send a link with an invite?
I'm trying. I just gotta find him on He's not online on Discord.
Okay, I'm gonna send the invite here.
There
Let's
you
see
go.
what.
So Kuumba, as you guys may have figured, is going to be facing Prodigy in his next run. Unfortunately, Apollo had been eliminated, but he gave us a very good last run. I am not disappointed.
Oh, and we have xapollo here. Hello,
Oh,
sir.
hi Apollo. Great
Hello.
game. You did a very good last run.
Oh,
And
man.
congrats on your personal best.
Ah, it was that seed was awesome.
Yeah. Well, we think both seeds were awesome, but your second race, I'm really appalling because you tried everything, dude. Even if you think you are on PB pace, and you actually tried the alien skip too. So alien zip. So congrats to you. And what do you think on both of your races?
The first race, I don't know if I just wasn't warmed up, if I just was making stupid mistakes, decisions that I don't know. I started to get a little tilted there towards the middle. I think Wily 4 is when I really started getting irritated. It was just a rough seed for me. It's kind of weird, you know. Everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses, and I guess that one pretty much had all my weaknesses in it. But the second seed, I completed my Robot Masters in under 22 minutes, or under 23 minutes, which is like huge. I think it's like 2 minutes on my Robot Master PB, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. I lost some time here and there, you know, just getting hit, picking up weapon pickups, jumping around like an idiot, like I always do. I figure I think what I need to do is I need to actually like do a run, and find out how much time I'm actually losing, because I'm a jumper. I jump a lot. I don't know why. It's just something that I do. I'm sure that I could probably shave at least 10 seconds off if I could, you know, stop jumping around.
Yeah, we
like a
had
fool.
noticed in Bubble Man, I think that was in the first game, when you accidentally jumped and hit the spikes.
Yep. That was the start of the issues.
Now, are you like all of us when we play vanilla, how you like to jump into the gates? I wasn't really paying attention to that.
So I do. I jump into the gates almost every time. I did kind of make a conscious decision to try to not do that this last seed, just to kind of maybe make up a little bit of time. But I don't really know if there's going to be, you know, a time difference. I don't know how much you actually lose from long jumps, but I do. I jump to the top of the gate, and then I fall down to the bottom once I get through the boss door. So that's... I don't know.
I remember, I think it was in Heat Man that you were trying so hard to get that heat zip. But what would you say was the most difficult thing, or the most disappointing aspect of what the seed did to you?
The first seed, I was short on item 1 and 2 to make it through Wily 4, the moving platforms. So like I didn't have really a lot in my toolbox to try to make that quick, and I think the biggest issue was when I finally made it to the 4th room. I, instead of pause buffering to get on the little platform, I hit B, and then I freaked out.
Right.
So I hit B and then I hit B and then I couldn't pause buffer. So that set me back because I kept dying after that. So I think that's probably the most disappointing thing. Aside from that, probably that bubble mistake where, you know, I got the zip immediately, and then I hit the spike because I don't know why I even jumped. I guess it was just a reactionary thing. And And then I think on Wily 4 on the second seed, because I was in such a time save mode, I was really disappointed that the little crab guy didn't spawn on the right side to damage boost through that to item 1 up to the top to save a little bit of time. But all in all, second seed was really, really, I don't want to say easy, but it was fun.
It was generous. I mean,
Yeah,
no
it was.
Spanish Inquisition. We kept on wondering when that would pop up. It never did.
No Buster Immune chickens, no drill on Wily 3.
Heat. There was absolutely nothing to stop you guys from heat.
Yeah, it was. There was a couple Joes at the beginning, and I think there was one tin can, and that was it. Like, it was just free from there. So even if you did get the zip, you weren't missing much.
So unfortunately, it happens. It has to happen. I hate to say that, but someone gets eliminated, and in that case, it's you. What is your experience in this whole tournament? What can you say in general?
It's a mixed bag.
Did you have fun, or did you have really tough times? And I don't know. You can probably say it best yourself. I cannot speak for you, but what's your take?
I think that the tournament was good. The only thing I think that I would have changed was probably maybe putting people against people that are more close to their like PB times for the first leg of the tournament, because I went up against Creed and he beat me, I think, by 15 or 20 minutes. So it was, at the time, you know, it was a couple months ago, so it was kind of I don't know how to put it, it was a little bit
it's tough. It's tough for the new players, but it was randomized.
Right, it was
and also I think because that's why I had asked that question earlier. This is the first time that I guess this randomizer specifically was used in a tournament setting.
Mhm.
So I mean, these PBs are things that are now going to be, I'm sure, instituted in future tournament style racing.
Yeah, I think that would probably be the only thing that I had issues. I loved that almost every tournament race that I've done, between the 2 or 3 that we have raced each week, or every 2 weeks, however many it takes to get to the next race. But all the 4 races I think it was that I did, or 5 races, I PB'd at least one time out of each series, which was really awesome, because it really makes you want to keep going and
see how far you can get in it.
And it's the pressure is really on, because we do our Sunday races and there's really no pressure, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, let's do our best, that kind of thing. But like when you're in a tournament, you know, there's nothing on the line really, but you know, it's like you really want to, you know, a one-on-one race, you really want to do well. I think
people are watching.
yeah. I mean, I don't know how many people were watching. I opened the Speed Gaming Twitch in between our first and our second race, and I was like, oh, there's like 400 people, like holy crap. And then I closed it and I'm like, man, I really want to watch like all of the, because I saw that you guys have like a new tracker or whatever at the top there, which is really cool. But I haven't seen it work yet, so but it was really cool that that so many people show up to Speed Gaming to watch us race every week, and it's really neat.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you get some fans for the Mega Man 2 randomizer out of this, and you know, a bit more as time goes on. I'm pretty sure, and this builds up, that it could definitely become something.
Yeah, it's great. Shout out to Duckfist for making this thing. It's awesome. I wouldn't really see myself doing vanilla runs every week. And ad nauseum like I do Mega Man randomizers. So it definitely breathes new life into a 30-year-old game.
Yeah,
Oh, I totally agree with that.
mainly that, and people that play the game just give a new take on that game, and amazingly well designed. I don't know. I like the Rando. It has some flaws, but all in all, it's very good, and Duck has put a lot of work in.
Yep.
Just
really
to have
did.
us all just to make us all have fun. He's not benefiting with anything, so
Well, he
No,
definitely
and-
made his goal. There's a lot of us that were in this tournament. Still a good number left too.
yeah. I don't know. Kami, do you have any other questions?
Not really. I mean, the seeds, like we've been saying, overall weren't too bad. I'd say the first one was maybe a little tougher than the second, but
Yeah.
I think you guys
Definitely.
pretty much covered it all.
Yeah, I would say had not Kuumba made so many zips, for the most part, him and Apollo would have been side by side. There was really no mistakes, I would say, on Apollo's end on the second seed that I would constitute as a mistake in any way.
Yeah, I think the Wily 6 alien skip was probably the only thing I really made a mistake on. I wasn't paying attention, kept getting hit, and I died instead of just moving on. But it wasn't really that big of a deal because I was so far ahead of my PB.
Yeah, actually, I believe I did ask a question like, why wouldn't he just finish it? You know, why would he attempt to risk it? And I think it was Prodigy that said any good racer would just try and get the highest
Time save.
time save. Yes.
Yeah, you
I
get
know.
greedy.
Yeah, always get greedy. I know what he's doing. Why he's doing is if you can get a better PB, just get it. That's it. And
Yeah, I
respect
played it pretty safe
that.
throughout the whole seed. I didn't do the spike skip or anything like that because I didn't want to fall all the way back to the bottom. I was pretty conservative, I think, throughout the race, and I figured I would go for some swag at the end, and didn't work out. Not a big deal. Item 1 was pretty fast, so
Yeah, definitely. GG's to you, dude. And I do believe we should summarize this that we don't have much runners left and much games left. So we have one match, which is gonna be Metal Low with Squid. The Mega Cow is waiting on the other end. This match.
Yep,
We have,
Squidman faces Mega Kyle, and Kuumba's going to be moving on to the second round of the losers bracket here. He's going to be facing you, Prodigy, and I was going to ask you what are your concerns? What are your biggest concerns in that match coming up?
Nothing. That's
Nothing?
my,
Yeah, I mean,
no,
from what I
absolutely nothing. It's
Kuumba
my.
only
If I
has-
lose, it's gonna be on me. Definitely on me.
No
And
matter
then-
what, no matter what curves the randomizer throws your
No
way.
matter. If I lose, it's gonna be me. It's nobody.
I know
No,
you've been
no excuses.
I know you've been practicing. You've been.
No, I've been playing
Going
X4.
I don't mean in the past couple of days, but I mean for a little while there, you were posting strategies, you were posing questions even. I know you've been at least looking into different ways to deal with some of the more difficult things, and I think that's gonna play a big part in your match coming up here. I think that's pretty much what everything is gonna be based on. Is
Well,
you
I don't
can-
know.
you've learned.
I nitpick a lot when I play some games because I want to know what I'm doing. That's
Right.
basically it. I don't want to know. I want to know why I'm dying here, why am I getting damaged here, and what to do in this situation. That's why I'm nitpicking, because I want to know everything. If I don't know something, it's gonna eat me inside. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. It's a very smart way to play it because, you know, the more backup strategies you know, especially in a randomizer, the better off you are for sure.
And well, that match is gonna go fine, but there is something else. Mad Mega X and Daggett are actually playing to face Creed on the second losers round 2, I think. And yeah, that's gonna be an awesome match to watch.
And we already have
Creed is-
stuff and things actually sitting in round 3, waiting for round 2 to occur to determine his opponent.
Yeah, and well, I know LV Creed is a really advanced player, but I'm really I really don't know what's gonna happen with Daggett and Mad Mega. This match is really an enigma for me.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be a pretty close one, honestly.
Yeah, and well, that's
And,
basically it. We don't have.
What's the next tournament? I believe it's on Sunday. Against the next race.
I believe, yeah, and that's gonna be Daggett Mad Mega.
All right. So that should be an interesting race to see who's gonna proceed to the next round with that.
Yeah, that race is going to be on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern.
I guess Apollo, what are you gonna do after now that the tournament is done with it for you? You gonna practice more? You plan on coming back for us next year?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll probably come back next year for the next, or whenever they do another tournament. I'll probably just keep doing the Sunday randos with Squid and Squid Stuff and Things and a few others.
You gonna join us in the commentator circle?
I don't know. I'm not really a commentator kind of guy. I could probably do it, but I'm not as well versed in the ways of the Mega Man 2 as a lot of people are. I mean, I know the zips and stuff like that. I don't know. I've never tried before, so I wouldn't know. I would be interested to sit in and listen to how everything goes, or just watch.
Stay a while and listen.
Yeah, stay a while. But for the most part, yeah, just I'll probably just be a participant for the near future. I'm going to GDQ this year, I think. So
nice.
That's maybe.
Ooh, that's always nice to hear. Are you gonna present something to GDQ or just going on a trip?
I'm just gonna. It's only 5 hours away from where I live, so I'm just gonna drive out there, stay in a, hotel that's close, not the hotel, because it's pretty much booked now, I think. And it's pretty expensive out there.
I can only imagine.
But since I'm close, I might as well check it out, stay for a couple days, and see the games on the few days that I want to watch, and then head back home. But yeah, I'm excited to see some of my, runner friends and some of my favorite runners that are going to be there, and I think that's pretty much on the books for the next year, is probably just trying to make S and A, and just keep doing the randomizer stuff and running. Trying to get my brother just started running Mega Man 2, and he's already PB'd well past me, so I gotta get and beat him here soon. So, but, outside of that, nothing.
That's
really.
Good motivation. Nothing better than sibling rivalry.
Right. So, thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
No, thank you, and good luck to you in your future endeavors. And we're looking forward to seeing your turnarounds for next year.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate it.
GG's xapollo, and thanks for coming, dude. And by the way, while you're not gone still, if you want to wish something to someone, or you want to shout out to someone, now is your time.
Good games, Kuumba. You're a monster. But outside of that, I mean, just thanks to Duck Fist, and thanks to all you guys who organize this thing and make it easy, and Speed Gaming for hosting us throughout this whole tournament, which is really awesome to have a little bit of a bigger platform than if we were to just do it on our own. So we do all appreciate that.
All right, and if you guys are interested in any previous races, you can go to www.speedgaming on YouTube. And yeah, I guess without further ado, we will some closing statements and call it a race.
Well, it was a fun couple of races, and well, I'm gonna shout out to everyone that watched, everyone that are behind the scenes, and Duckfest for giving us this opportunity for this randomizer. Well, thank you everybody for keeping this game alive. That's it for me. And if you guys want to say something, I'm gonna leave it.
No, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and then I hope to see you guys in the next couple of races. Toodaloo.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
See yous next
everybody.
time.
Have a good night or day.
Good night.